I'll bring you guys in like 10 seconds, okay?
Okay.
Alright, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Greetings from Point Lookout, Missouri, College of the Ozarks, Keeter Gymnasium. Good afternoon and welcome to another edition of Pioneer Basketball on KMNU today. Your Mid-American Nazarene Pioneers are set to take on the Taylor University Trojans from Upland, Indiana. Mid-America comes in the first round action of today's tournament for the 9th time in the program's history. Taylor comes in for just its 6th time. With a 1-5 record, Mid-America comes into this ball game with an 11-9 national tournament record. John, kick it over to you. What's this game look like for the Pioneers?
Pioneers going up against a bigger team here this afternoon, but I think the Pioneers, if they can get out and run and really spread the floor and push the ball, I think they have a chance of winning. They're a smaller team, but from seeing the teams in warm-ups, they look to be faster, so Pioneers got to get out and run the ball, push it, play some pressure defense, hopefully get some easy turnovers and some easy baskets.
Mid-America in the 5th game of this session here in the first round of the NAIA Division II Men's National Tournament. Pioneers come into today's game 22-13 and got into the tournament with a 2nd place tournament finish in the heart of America. Taylor University comes in the 11th seed in the tournament. Mid-America comes in unranked in this national tournament with a 23-9 record for the Trojans, and they were winners of the Mid-Central College Athletic Association tournament. And starting lineups for Taylor University: at the point, number 11, Kevin Wright, a 6'2 sophomore guard from Greenfield, Indiana. Number 13, Josh Merrick, 6'4 sophomore forward from Wabash, Indiana. Eric Ford, number 15, a 6-foot junior guard from Indianapolis, Indiana. Number 21, Travis Johnson, 6'4 freshman forward from Owensboro, Kentucky. And in the middle for the Trojans, number 55, Doug Bell, 6'8 junior from Wadsworth, Ohio, for your Pioneers. At the point, the freshman, number 14, Adam Hepker. Alongside with Adam in the backcourt will be Brooks Butler, number 42, 6'4 senior guard from Albuquerque, New Mexico. On the wing, number 13, Cal Kivers, 6'8 freshman from Monticello, Iowa. Ryan Runberg, the other forward, 6'3 sophomore from Olathe, Kansas. And in the paint for Mid-America be the senior, 6'9 Tim Wyrick. Let's talk a little bit about this tournament, John. Mid-America comes in not ranked. They weren't one of the top 16 seeds. However, the top seed in this tournament, William Jewell, comes in 30-5, the number 1 seed overall, a team that Mid-America has beaten twice this season. How does that play as far as mentally for the Pioneers coming into this tournament?
Well, on paper, Pioneers are underdogs in this game, but they've really relished that role this whole year, and they beat William Jewell twice when they were the number 1 team and the number 2 team in the country. So Pioneers have played very well against the higher ranked teams. They seem to always play to their opponent, whether that's up or down. Hopefully this afternoon they can play up to their opponent, assuming this team is better as they were a ranked team. Pioneers are the underdog here this afternoon, but I think that they like that role, and hopefully it'll be a positive outcome for them.
Pioneers coming in today's game, the visiting team, so they're in their away reds. Taylor, the home team, in their home whites. Taylor comes in with its leading scorer, Eric Ford, averaging 16 points per ball game. Behind him is Doug Bell with 15.2. Leading scorer for the Pioneers, Clint Snyder, not starting here today. Instead, Clint going to be coming off the bench for Coach Rocky Lamar. But on the floor for the Pioneers, leading scorer will be Tim Wyrick with 12.5 points per ball game to start off with. Both teams are at center court getting ready to jump. Wyrick against Bell, and we're getting ready to go underway. Pioneers going left to right from your television screen. Ball's up, and Wyrick's going to tip it back to Hepker. We're underway. Pioneers with the first possession. Hepker gets it slowly across the timeline. He's going to be guarded by Ford. He'll go right side, trying to find Kivers on the baseline. Can't do it. Instead, gets it up top to Runberg. He'll swing it left side over to Butler. Butler dribbles cross court now on the near side. Finds Runberg in the baseline now. Runberg going to put on the floor, go in the paint, up at the left-hand hook, rolls off the rim, no good. Wyrick gets the rebound though. He's triple teamed underneath, kicks it out to Kivers, and he'll back it up top now to Hepker. Fresh shot clock for the Pioneers. They regain possession, 19.5 left to go. Just 30 seconds underway here in this first round action for Mid-America. Hepker right side. Kicks it left side over to Butler. He'll put up a 3. Good! Brooks Butler drills his first 3 of this senior edition for the guard from Albuquerque.
Well, good sign for the Pioneers. Brooks had a tough game against William Jewell in the championship game. in Missouri, but a good sign. Brooks making his first shot. He did not score last time against Jewel, but a big shot. Pioneers up 3-0 early.
Johnson gets it inside to Bell, and Bell gets swatted by Wyrick, but Tim's going to be hit with the personal foul. I don't know, John. You tell me. I don't think I saw, but all ball there. Either way, Tim picks up his first personal. That's something we've talked about all year with Tim Wyrick. Got to watch the fouls. Try not to get into foul trouble, but he gets his first with just 56 seconds underway in this ballgame.
Well, the Trojans coming in with a 6'8 player and a 6'9 player, so we're going to need Tim out there as he is our tallest player that starts. Obviously, Schaefer off the bench, 7'3", so I'm going to have to see Dave here this afternoon, but got to keep Tim out of foul trouble. Looked like a good block right there, but the referee is saying he got Bell with the body.
Bell makes the first free throw. Bell a 65% free throw shooter, now hits the second. 3-2 ball game. Pioneers with the lead. Kivers has it. Hands it back to Hepker. Almost got away with the walk there, but instead, Hepker going to kick it over left side to Butler. Butler now trying to go inside to Rumber. Gets it to him. Rumber trying to back up on the block. Gets it up top to Wyrick. He'll drive down the side. Shot up, no good. Rebound picked away there by Johnson. Here comes Wright now for the Trojans. Bounce pass over left side to Ford. He'll get it up top to Johnson. Now on the right side over to Merrick. Merrick back up top over to Wright. Now cross court pass over to Ford. Now inside to Bell. And Bell going to be called for a 3-second violation. As the big man, Doug Bell, spends a little too much time inside the paint there. It's a turnover. Pioneers get it back.
Tim, the same 1 inch taller than Bell, but giving up a lot of weight, so Tim's got to be careful down low. He's got to use his speed and quickness on the offensive side to score.
Ball pass inside to Wyrick, up off the glass. Tim puts it in. Nice look there from Rumberg up top. Getting it inside to Wyrick, and it's now 5-2, but America leads by 3.
Nice job by Tim getting off the ground quicker than Bell, going up above him, an easy layup. Nice conversion for Tim down low.
Inside, Bell has it. Once again, going to try to back in on Wyrick, and once again, a turnover by Bell as he walked with it. So 2 consecutive trips down the floor for the Trojans and 2 turnovers for Bell. And now Pioneers are going to look to add to this 3-point lead. 18 minutes left to go here in the first.
Well, it's pretty obvious Trojans trying to get inside to Bell. The last 3 possessions they've done so, so Pioneers really got to crash down on him down low.
Butler has it up top, kicks it over the baseline to Kivers. Kivers being guarded by Merrick, trying to drive inside. And a foul going to be called. Looks like this one's going to be on Merrick. That's going to be his first. So Mid-America will inbound underneath the Trojan basket. Butler gets it inside to Kivers, now up top to Hepker. He'll swing it back to the left side to Butler. Thought about a 3, thought better. Now gets it inside to Wyrick. Wyrick working on Bell, trying to go baseline, in some trouble, kicks it out to Hepker. Hepker being guarded by Wright, tries to go right side now, he'll back it up. 20 on the shot clock, plenty of time for the Pioneers. Hepker now getting a pick from Kivers, goes right side in the paint now, picks up a dribble. Cross-court pass over to Kivers, he'll put up a shot from the elbow, good. Kivers, the freshman, starting hot for Mid-America, and that's a good sign to see your freshmen. You start 2 of them, and they're both playing pretty well here early on for Mid-America.
Pioneers starting 2 freshmen and 2 seniors, so a nice mix of experience and youth. And Cal wide open there, almost passed up the shot, but good-looking shot from the freshman Cal Kivers.
Merrick has it. He'll try to drive inside the paint. Up with the left-hand shot. No good. Bell knocks it away. Loose ball picked up by Hepker. Here comes Adam now. Lob pass over to Kivers in the baseline. Goes inside quickly to Wyrick. Wyrick goes up with it. No shot. Foul before, actually.
Well, nice job of getting on the break right there. Nice outlet pass from Hepker to Kivers. A nice secondary break as Big Tim Wyrick hustling down the floor, gets down low. Nice pass from Cal inside. Tim drawing the foul. Pioneers using their speed and beating the Trojans down the floor.
On the inbounds, Hepker trying to go baseline to Kivers. It's knocked out of bounds. Last touch by Trojan, but no official saw it. That's 2 big calls the officials have missed here early on. Pioneers still lead 7-2. 16:55 left to go here in the first. Ford has it left wing. He's guarded by Rummer. Gets it up top now to Wright. Wright going to hand it off to Ford. Now inside to Bell. Bell turn around right hand off the glass. Good. Looks like the Trojan offense is simple. Get it inside to Bell. Start your offense from there. Now here comes Hepker. Back right side to Runberg. He's guarded by Johnson. He'll kick it right side over to Butler. Lob pass inside to Kivers. Kivers gets it up with a shot. High off the glass. No good. Rebound taken away there by Wright. In for the first time for the Trojans, number 35, Will McGinley. As he has it down the corner, guarded by Kivers. Now inside to Bell. Bell once again trying to back in on Wyrick, and a foul. Looks like Big Tim's going to pick up his second, and that puts Coach Lamar in a pickle now.
Well, it's going to be actually on Hepker, so break for the Pioneers.
Hepker picks up his first, so a little bit of a break there for Mid-America as Wyrick avoids picking up his second. And now the Trojans inbound. Ford gets it. He's in trouble left side. Now he'll go inside to Bell. Bell puts it on the floor, goes up with it. Has it swatted by Wyrick. And the loose ball's picked up by Butler. Here comes Hepker now, trying to push. Adam inside the lane. Lob pass inside to Wyrick. Good job by Tim running the floor. And the freshman point guard rewards him. And Wyrick lays in for an easy bucket.
Great job by Tim running the floor, but Hepker is such a confident player out there. Excellent. This lob pass down low, and Tim, a nice job running the floor, gets rewarded with 2 points.
Snyder up off the bench, ready to come in now for Mid-America. Ford has it up top, head fake on Rumberg, dribbles left side, switch now, Hepker has him, touch shot up from the baseline, no good. Kibbers knocks away the rebound, out of bounds, but last touch by Bell. So Mid-America gets it back, they lead 9-4, 15:40 left to go here in the first half. Now Snyder coming in, and so come in for the freshman Cal Kibbers. So now Mid-America going with Rumberg, Hepker, Snyder, Wyrick, and Butler.
Well, it's always
same starting five they started this season off with.
It's always a nice plus when your leading scorer comes off the bench. Clint averaging 14.8 points per game and second in the team in assists. So Clint, he is their best player, their go-to player. So hopefully he can step up coming off the bench this afternoon.
Another lob pass inside to Wyrick, and once again Tim lays it in. Tim now with 6 points. Good pass from Brooks on the right wing, 11-4. Pioneers up early here, 15:25 left to play. Ford has it right wing. He's guarded by Rumberg, gets it inside to Bell on high. Bell trying to back up on Wyrick, turn around right hand, soft touch, goes in there nicely. And here comes Hepker back the other way for Mid-America. Left side Butler, he's got it, guarded by Ford. Brooks puts it on the floor, gets a pick from Snyder. Inside the paint, lob pass over to Rumberg on the left wing. Rumberg, nice shot off the glass, goes in. Looked like Brooks got in trouble a little bit and just kind of threw it up in the air, saw Rumberg in the vicinity. Good move for the Pioneers as Rumberg right there lays in. He's fouled. He'll go to the free throw line now in the ball game for Taylor University. As Bell going to come out in for him. It's going to be number 33, Mike Parsons. Also in the ball game, number 23, R.J. Buechler. As coming in for Mid-America will be the big man Dave Schaefer along with Quinn Warren.
Well, good solid first 5 minutes for Tim Wyrick. Only one personal foul, 6 points, so got to keep Tim out of foul trouble. It's nice having Bell out of the game when Tim's out of the game as well.
Pioneers looking good here early on, 15:01 left to play in the first. Ford up top for Taylor, swings it right side. Over to Parsons, now up top to right. He gets it over to Parsons down the left wing. Shot from the left wing by Wright, up no good. Schaefer right there for the rebound. Here comes Hepker now. Hepker trying to push, gets it across the timeline. He's going to be guarded by Wright, hands it off to Butler. Butler now left side over to Snyder. Snyder, nice pass inside to Brooks, cutting in the lane, and he lays it in for two. And a timeout going to be taken by the Trojans. 14:52 left to go in the first. Mid-America has a 10-point lead. You're listening to Pioneer Basketball in the home of Pioneer Athletics, KMNU. Could be close.
What?
Nothing.
Scott?
Yeah.
Hey, what's with the clicking?
I think they're tapped in to us down here on court side.
Oh, okay.
I think it's something with that.
Alright, I was just wondering because I didn't know if it was something I was doing wrong or what.
Good computer.
Okay. Well, just holler at me when,
What's that?
I said just holler at me when you guys are about to go back in, okay?
Okay. You can tell I haven't done a game in a while.
What?
So you can tell I haven't done a game in a while because I'm always
Oh, no, you sound fine.
No, I don't. I sound horrible. All right, you can bring it back whenever.
All right, you're back in.
Back live, Pioneer Basketball on KMNU. Scott Leroy, John Ekstrom here with you from Point Lookout, Missouri. College of the Ozarks inside the Keeter Gymnasium. Game 1 of Session 2 here on this first day of the NAIA Division II Men's National Tournament. Mid-America leads by 10, 16-6 over Taylor University. Inside, Parsons has it. He's going to be stripped by Snyder in a tie-up, actually. Possession arrow points in favor of Taylor, but good hustle there by the senior Clint Snyder.
Pioneers coming out being very aggressive this afternoon. They've really done a great job passing the ball, but I haven't seen haven't seen the Pioneers pass this ball this well in quite a while. But a nice job by Clint right there, being very aggressive, doubling down on Mike Parsons. Schaefer and Snyder doubling him down, and Clint ripping the ball out. Unfortunately, the ball goes back to the Trojans.
Coming in for Mid-America is going to be number 10, Matt Clark, as Ford gets it on the inbound, trying to go up over Schaefer. It's swatted by the big man. Loose ball picked away by Clark. Here comes Matt with it. Swings it left side over to Snyder on the baseline. Snyder in some trouble. Dribbles out of it, finds Clark now. Swing pass over to Butler on the right. He's guarded by Ford. Now he'll go right side to War. Now dump pass inside to Snyder. He'll drive baseline underneath the rim. Clint Snyder with the left hand lays in for two. 18-6. Mid-America looking good here. 14-10 left to go in the first half.
Well, absolutely no help defense right there for Taylor. Clint got around his defender. Nice spin move and an easy reverse layup. But Trojans really look confused on defense this afternoon.
Bugler up top to McGinley. Snyder gives him some space. He'll kick it right side to right. Now Wright going to go inside to Parsons. Parsons swatted by Schaefer, but a foul coming out of nowhere. The official from the far sideline, that's going to be the big man's first. But Dave Schaefer, good defense here early on. 2 blocks, well, 1 block. 1 block and 1 personal foul. That's going to send Parsons to the free throw line. Parsons on the season, 84% free throw shooter. 13:52 left to play in the first. Mid-America leads 18-6. Parsons at the line. Right-handed shot is up and trickles over the front of the rim and falls through. Now number 13, Josh Merrick, coming back in the ball game. He'll come in for McGinley. Also Kivers up. He'll come back in. Kivers going to come in for Schaefer. So Mid-America going with Butler, Kivers, Snyder, Clark, and War.
Yeah,
Coach Samar taking a little risk right now because both big man Schaefer and Wyrick out of the ball game.
And your starting point guard.
Parsons at the line for a second. Trying to make it a 10-point ball game, and he does. 18-8. Pioneers lead by 10. Here comes Clark now. He'll get it across the timeline to Snyder. Down the corner to Butler, and a push foul. Brooks Butler falling out of bounds, a shove by Travis Johnson looked like, and Johnson's going to pick up the personal. It's going to be Johnson's second. Quickly up off the bench for Taylor is going to be the big man, number 55, Mr. Bell. He's going to come in for Parsons.
Quickly, Coach Marvin right back to his bench, throws Schaefer back in. Dave, some good minutes early. But when Bell goes back in, you got to have a big man down low. Bell with some good size. As long as you can keep Wyrick out of foul trouble, it's great news for the Pioneers.
So Schaefer coming in for Brooks Butler. Pioneers to inbound here on the near side. Snyder has it. Lob pass inside to Schaefer, who'll hand it right back to Clint. Baseline jumper by Clint up, no good. Rebound torn away by, that's going to be Merrick. And Taylor gets it back, trying to make it a single-digit deficit. Bell has it underneath, trying to go up over Schaefer, having a hard time with it, misses it, and the rebound's picked away by Big Dave. Here comes Clark now, right side over to Snyder. Baseball pass over to the corner of Kivers. He'll put up a deep three, no good. Off the front of the rim there for the long rebounds, Bell. And here comes Wright with it for Taylor.
Well, Big Dave working hard, got to love his effort, going back and up and down the floor as hard as he can. Really working hard out there. Good job right there last time possession, denying Bell from making the shot.
Ford has it. Head fake, gets Kivers to leave his feet. No foul call, puts up a deep three. Badly missed. Rebound picked away by Schaefer. Here comes Clark. Now Kivers has it back to the hands of Clark. And now Clark going to slow it down. He'll kick it left side to War. War going to dump it off to Snyder on the wing. Snyder back up top to Clark. 22 left to go on the shot clock. 12:45 left to go in the first half. Pioneers lead 18-8. Snyder gets it back on the wing now. He'll spot up, pump a three, and drill it. Clint Snyder didn't know what to do with it, it looked like, so he thought, well, shoot, I might as well just put it up, and he drills the three. 21-8, Pioneers up big. Back in the ball game is Bugler. He has it, dumps it inside to Bell. Back up top now to Wright, head fake, he'll penetrate, dump it back inside to Bell. Gets Ward to leave his feet, and Quinn Ward going to be picked up at the personal. But a good foul there by Ward. Ward left his feet. Bell had an easy layup, and Ward not going to let him get that easy bucket, make him going to earn it from the free throw stripe. That's going to send Bell to the free throw line for the second time this first half, as Ward picks up his first personal foul.
Oh, good play by Quinn out there, just falling for the head fake. but not giving Bell the easy basket, make the big guy earn his free throws from the line.
Bell at the line. First shot is up and good. Bell 3 for 3 from the free throw line here in this first half. 12-19 left to go. Rumberg back in the ball game. Matt Clark getting a nice hand from the Pioneer faithful who made the trip here to Point Lookout, Missouri. As the Pioneers will go with Rumberg, Schaefer, War, Snyder, and Kivers as Bell hits the second. 21-10 now. Now coming in the ball game, number 53, Brett Bouchard, Bouchard coming in. As Kevin Wright going to take his seat for the first time for the Trojans. Here comes Rumberg now. He'll run the point for Mid-America. He'll kick it left side to War. Now we're in the wing to Kivers. Kivers looking for the cutting. Snyder can't get it to him. He'll put it on the floor, go inside. Jump shot just inside the three-point line, up and good. Kivers, two good-looking shots, by the freshman here early on. And it just seems like Mid-America's clicking on all cylinders here early in this first half, John.
Yeah, Pioneers coming out on fire offensively and defensively, only giving up 10 points in about 9 minutes of Pioneers playing solid both ends of the floor.
Bugler puts up a three, missed badly, rolls out of bounds, and last touch by Bell. So they'll stay with Mid-America, go to Mid-America. 11:52 left to go as Brooks Butler comes back in. Also Tim Wyatt coming back in. As Big Dave Schaefer coming in, going out and getting a nice hand as he does so.
Well, both big men from Mid-America, Wyrick and Schaefer, only with 1 foul each, so Pioneers doing just fine in the foul department.
Butler left side, guarded by Bugler, swings over the wing now to Kivers. Dump pass inside to Snyder, trying to spin inside the lane. Foul going to be called. Some pushing and shoving going on underneath, and Snyder not going to be shooting. So they're going to say it's on the floor. It's going to be on Merrick. It's going to be his second. Coming in from Merrick is going to be number 35, McGinley. Wire gets on the inbound, over to Rumberg now. Up top now to Brooks Butler. Butler going to hang on to it, kick it right side to Kivers. Kivers back up top to Rumberg. 11.5 left to play in the first. 23-10, Pioneers lead by 13. Butler up top now to Wire. He'll swing it right side over to Rumberg. Dump pass inside to Snyder. Snyder going to turn around on the low block. In some trouble, trying to find someone, gets it back up top to Rumberg. He'll put on the floor, go inside, 18 on the shot clock, back up top now to Kivers, back in the hands of Rumberg. Ryan going to back up, set up a new offense, getting for a pick from Snyder. Goes inside the lane, spin move, high off the glass, shot no good. Rebound taken by Bugler, here comes Taylor. Bugler now up top. Into the hands of Burchard. Now to McGinley, now back to Bugler. He's guarded by Kivers. Gonna try to penetrate, kicks it out to McGinley. He puts up a three, no good. There for the rebound, Rumberg. And here comes Ryan with it, trying to push left side Snyder. He's got it, trying to go inside the wire. Last touch by a Trojan, and it'll stay with Mid-America. Now Hepker coming back to the ballgame for the Pioneers.
Pioneers making a big effort this afternoon to push the ball more than usual. They love to get out and run this afternoon. A rebound grab by Mid-America. Everybody else just hauling back down the floor. Pioneers just beating this territory down the floor.
Rumberg, the quick shot from the baseline on the inbound, and he drills it. 25-10, 15-point lead for Mid-America. 10.5 left to go here in this first. McGinley has it left wing. He's guarded by Butler. Entry pass to Bell. Bell head fake, trying to go underneath. It's stolen by Kivers. Rolls out of bounds. Who touched it last? Let's see. They're going to say last touch by Cal. So they'll stay with Taylor. Good defense by Mid-America.
Pioneers being very aggressive whenever Bell gets the ball. Trying to trap him down low with the guy behind, the guy in front. And right there, almost lost it. But fortunately, the Trojans to get the ball back.
He has it down the inbound left side. Up top to Ford, right side over to Burchard. Now goes back inside to McGinley. McGinley trying to cut. Goes up with it high off the glass. It goes in. Good catch there by McGinley. But here comes Mark the other way running the court. He's going to be fouled. Good pass from Hepker. Good ball movement actually by the Pioneers. And good job of running the floor by Big Tim. They'll go to the free throw line.
But nobody for Chambers getting him back in the lane. They're getting back down the floor, but they're all just spread out. Nobody's filling the lane, and Wyrick naturally just going to wherever he plays the offense, going right down the green underneath the basket. And nobody's picking him up, and Hepker always having his eyes up, looking to pass the ball first, shoot second. Nice job passing it to Tim up top. Tim getting fouled hard at the play. That's the free throw line.
Wyrick, 58% free throw shooter on the year, hits the first one. Taylor earlier on in the season lost to Missouri Valley, a team that the Pioneers have beaten 3 times this year. However, coming into this ball game, Mid-America, not a seeded team, and Taylor came in with the 11th seed, with Mid-America up big, 27-12. Wire gets the second. Taylor only losing 2 of the last 16 games, so a very hot team coming in this afternoon. Here comes McKinley, he'll put on the floor, shot up, no good, air ball from the right side, rebound torn away by Wire. Here comes Hepker now, Adam trying to push, kicks it right side over, now back in the hands of Hepker. He'll swing it left side over to Kivers. Less than 10 to play here in this first half. In the baseline, Kivers head back, will try to drive baseline. Wilson, foul, blocking foul. This one's going to be on Taylor. Let's see, looks like it might be on McKinley. It's going to be McKinley's first. Now coming back in for the Taylor Trojans will be number 11, Kevin Wright. He'll come in for number 23, R.J. Buford. Taylor's 17,000 Pioneers in a 1-1. Just halfway. First half's price. From attacking the basket, drawing fouls. Now a chance to catch him. Get the line for the rest of the first half. Kivers at the line. First shot of a 1-on-1 is no good, but Wyver comes with rebound in the hands of Hepker. Had an open 3, but passed it up. He'll take it back up the other time. 9:30 left to play here in the first. Butler has it left side. Trying to go inside the bumper. Torn away there by Ford. Loose ball picked up by Wright. Sharp now. He'll go left side to McKinley. Now to the hands of Ford. Ford picked up by Rupert. Puts on the floor. Jump shot from right side. No good. Loose ball to the baseline. Trying to be saved by Ford. And a push. Looks like a foul's going to be called. Looks like Brooks Butler might pick this one up. That's going to be Brooks' first. And Taylor will keep the basketball. 9:20 left to go here in the first. 27-12. Miners lead by 15. And out of the ball game goes the Butler. Coming in for him. It's going to be Snyder. Taylor on the down. For Sharp has trouble. Finally gets it in the hands of Ford. Now Ford going to control it from the Trojans. Up top down to right. Swing it right side over to McKinley. Back up top for Sharp. Now bounce pass over to Ford. Ford head fake. Penetrates. Kicks it out to right. Going down the shot clock. Left side now for Sharp. Has to be started by Hepker. Up top down to McKinley. Now over to right. Kicked away by Kivers. Snyder comes with loose ball. Baseball pass to Kivers. Townhouse is 1-on-4. Is he going to take it? He's going to slow it up. Kick it back up top to Snyder. Good play there by the freshman. Had a 1-on-4. It's smart. Decided to pull it up and let his team catch up with him. 8:40 left to go in the first. Miners lead by 15. Hepker has it right wing. He started by right. Kicks it up top down to Kivers. Inside pass to Snyder. Turnaround jumper up and good by Clint. And he's going to be fouled. Snyder goes to the free throw line. 49-12. Mid-America all of the Trojans here in the first half. Pioneers is putting on the Trojans right now. There's basketball so up. Taylor has no answer to America on the offensive end. They're scoring well. They're getting easy baskets down low. Wide open layups. Pioneers doing a great job setting screens. And a great job by Lawson. 1 and 2 guards. Pass. So open. Great play. Snyder gets the free throw. Makes the 30-12 ball game. Timeout can be taken. We'll keep it here. 8:34 left to play in the first half. 30-12. And John, on the drive down here, we talked about how we felt good about this ball game. Where we thought, looking at Taylor, who they play, how they lost to Missouri Valley. There's another Tri-State, the team that Taylor lost to, the team that Mid-America beat this year. We felt good about this game, but really, did you expect to see the Pioneers come out and really be this hot here in the first game?
Well, I didn't expect it, but I'm not surprised, because when Mid-America plays to their potential, they can be a great team. But they always seem to kind of just, let teams hang around. But from the opening whistle this afternoon, they really started putting it on them, and they have never let up. And that's one thing they've lacked this year is that killer instinct. They really, when they get up, they have to just go for the throat. Too many times they've let teams hang around, just kind of be within 8 to 12 points. But right now, Pioneers up by 18. They just got to keep pressuring Taylor because there's no tomorrow. They got to win, Scott. But then they realize that. So finally, the Pioneers looks like maybe living up to their potential.
And also, too, don't forget, this is the 3rd straight season the Pioneers have been. The 4th. Well, no, hold on. The 7th straight season the Pioneers have been to this national tournament. They're tied for most appearances by a program. They have an 11-9 record. So really, we're kind of experiencing a season veteran tournament team in this Pioneer squad, and boy, they're sure showing it right now as they lead 30-12. Ford has it up top. It's stripped by Snyder. Loose ball on the floor. Snyder going for it. Another tie-up by Clint Snyder, and this time the possession arrow points in favor of the Pioneers.
Well, it has given the Pioneers a lot of confidence when the #1 seed in the tournament they've beaten twice, so they really don't fear anybody here. Because when the #1 team that was picked was beaten twice by Mid-America, you got to be pretty confident. You got to like your chances here, no matter if you're a ranked team or not.
Rumberg has it up top. He'll swing it right side to Snyder. Snyder trying to go inside. Little tie up underneath. Snyder puts it on the floor. Goes up top. Jumper just inside the three-point line. No good. Burchard with the tip. Into the hands of Ford. Here comes Taylor. Right now up top. He'll swing it right side to McGinley. Inside entry pass to Parsons. Turn around. Right hand up high off the glass. It goes in. And a foul. This one might be on Wyrick. He's going to have to be careful now. Tim's picked up his second. And we still have 7:53 left to play in the first half. Should we be worried?
Well, you know, Tim's got to be very careful. Do not want to get that third foul before half. And with just under 8 minutes to go, he might have to sit majority of the second half out. But one of the positives is Schaefer came off the bench and had some great minutes. You know, a couple blocks, a couple nice rebounds, and a couple nice passes on the offensive end. So Pioneers getting production off of their bench, and they're going to need that if Wyrick's going to be on the bench for the rest of the first half.
Parsons hits the free throw. It's now 30-15. Kivers has it in the corner now for Mid-America. Gets it back up top to Snyder. Quinn Moore in the ballgame now for Tim Wyrick. It goes off of his hands. And into the grass up Kevin Wright for Taylor. So Mid-America, a couple turnovers here. See what Taylor can do with it offensively. Ford has it left side. Going to penetrate. Kick it out to Wright. He'll get a screen from Parsons. Swing pass over to Burchard. Now back up top to Wright, now to the hands of Ford. Head fake by Ford. Jumper just inside the three-point line, no good. Moore skies for the rebound, comes away with it. Here comes Hipker now. Adam trying to push inside the paint. Kicks it out to Runberg. Runberg going to slow it up. He'll hang on to it. Wait for Hipker to get back, and there it is. 7 minutes left to play in the first. Runberg gets it back from Adam. He'll swing it right side over to Cal on the wing. Entry pass now to Rumberg. He has it picked away by Ford. Looked like Ryan tried to make a move before he had the basketball there, and Ford comes away with the steal. As McGinley gets it left wing now to the hands of Burchard. Now right side over to Ford. Back up top to Wright. Taylor just seems content with keeping it near the perimeter. As Bell not in the ball game, they seem content on not trying to go inside. Burchard tries to drive right side. It's partially blocked by Ward. Here comes Mid-America. Snyder has it left wing. Pioneers lead 30-15. Snyder going to hang on to it. 6.5 left to play here in the first. Bell to the scores table, ready to check back in for Taylor. Hipker going to hang on to it. He'll dribble right side. He's guarded by Burchard. Trying to find Clint. Can't get it to him. Instead goes left side over to Rumberg on the wing. Rumberg now gets a pick from Kivers. Puts up the jumper. No good. And a whistle before the shot wouldn't have counted if it went in. Looks like it's going to be a legal screen set by Cal Kivers. Kivers picks up his first. And now back in the ball game is Buechler and Bell for Taylor.
Pioneers still up by 15, but their last 4 possessions, they have not had a shot that's counted. The shot was taken right there, the Pioneers, but it was after the foul. So Pioneers, the last 4 possessions, no shots. Fortunately, still leading by 15, but still they got to be more productive on offense. Work the ball around, keep setting screens, try to find the open man.
Mid-America comes back with Jacob Neller also. Back in the ball game is the big man, Dave Schaefer. Ford has it. Swing pass over to Wright on the wing. Can't go inside. Instead, he'll kick it back up top to McGinley. Now over to the left side to Buechler. Buechler being guarded by Hipker, trying to get a pick, and does. Goes inside, jumper just inside the three-point line. Rolls off the front of the rim, bounces off the backboard, and falls through 30-17. Here come the Pioneers. Left side, Snyder has it, trying to take. Floater in the lane. Doesn't get it. Gets his own rebound, trying to go up strong with it. Does, and a tie-up. And the possessional points in favor of Taylor. And I don't know if I saw a tie-up there. Did you see one, John?
Well, I saw Snyder in a group of 3 guys, and he was getting pushed, but obviously the referees thought the ball was stopped, so nonetheless, back towards the Trojans.
Either way, Taylor gets it back, and a timeout going to be taken. We'll take it with him. 5:47 left to go in the first. Mid-America leads 30-17.
She knew she was asleep, but she had no thought it was as bad. She could hardly keep her eyes open. boy, I can hardly keep my eyes open. The next thing she knows, her roommate is shaking her. She had fallen asleep. Oh my, I must have fallen asleep. What time is it? She glanced at the clock. I've been asleep for 4 hours. I've been asleep for 4 hours. What am I going to do now? I haven't eaten all day. Then she remembers that Pizza Street has a great all-you-can-eat buffet for $2.99. Hey, you want to go with me to Pizza Street? I'll pay, but only because it's $2.99.
Bring it back right after this.
Roommate agrees. And now our problems are solved. Only she still has all that homework to do.
All right, you're back on.
Back live, Pioneer basketball came in. McGinley with the shot from the right side. Rebound taken by Schaefer. Stripped away by Dave and picked up by War. Here comes Hepker now trying to push. Takes it coast to coast. And Adam Hepker with the left hand lays it in for 2.
Well, Hepker can score when he wants to. I like to see Adam look for his shot more. He's a great point guard. Pass first, shoot second. But Adam has the ability to put points on the board. He's averaging around 8 points per game.
Left side, right has it. He's guarded by Clint. He'll kick it up top to Ford. Ford will pop a tray, no good. Right side rebound taken away by War. Here comes Hepker once again trying to push. Less than 5 to play here in the first. 32-17. Mid-America up big. Neller now has it right side for the Pioneers. Neller in the ballgame for the first time. Lob pass inside to Schaefer. He's got it baseline. Trying to go up with it. In some trouble. Kicks it back out. It's stolen by Wright. Here comes Wright with it. Left side Hepker. Nice smart move by Hepker. Just moving away, not picking up the foul, and giving Wright the easy layup. Here comes Adam now. He'll get it quickly across the timeline and into the hands of War. Now Snyder left side trying to drive. Backs it up. He's near the baseline. Back up top to Hepker. 4:26 left to play in the first. Over on the right side to Neller. Now on the wing to War. War being guarded by Buechler. Gets it up top to Snyder. Spin move by Clint in the lane. Knocked out of his hands. Gets the ball back. Rolls out of bounds and off of the knee of Clint. So it's going to go to Taylor. 32-19. Ryan Rumberg up off the bench ready to check back in for Mid-America. He'll come in for Snyder. Also the senior Brooks Butler coming in for Jacob Neller. The Pioneers kind of gotten cold here the last 3 or 4 minutes from the field. Still have a comfortable margin, but I'd like to see him get hot. Extend this lead before halftime comes. Wright has it for Taylor, gets it across the timeline. He'll swing it left side to Buechler. Bell in the ballgame, wide open. Buechler didn't see him. So whenever Bell's in the ballgame, seems like that's what Taylor wants to do, is go inside and start their offense there. Buechler now has it again. Gets a pick from Bell. He'll put up a 3, no good. Rebound torn away by Rumberg. Here comes Hepker now. 3:45 left in the first. Butler left wing, up top now to Ryan. They'll swing it over to War on the wing. Up top now to Brooks. Head fake by Butler, kicks it over the corner to Hepker. 23 on the shot clock. Hepker going to back it up near the timeline. Set up a new offense. Bounce pass over to Rumberg. Ryan, lob pass inside to Schaefer. Schaefer trying to go up over Bell. Tries to kick it out. Loose ball picked up by Warhammer. 8 on the shot clock. 7. Hepker has it. Needs a pick from someone. 4. Need to get a shot off. Hepker in the lane. Off the glass it goes in. Adam Hepker. Unbelievable play there. What savvy by the freshman from Iowa.
Well, Adam, just a lot of poise right there. Calling out Rumberg. He set a screen for him. Did not rush his shot. Took his time. Waited for the pick to come from Rumberg. Cut inside the lane and a nice bank shot.
Bell has it underneath. It's blocked by Schaefer. Schaefer picks up the loose ball, and the big man playing some incredible defense here in the first half. 2:50 left to go. 34-19, Mid-America up. War has it right wing. He's guarded by McGinley. Back in the hands of Hepker near the timeline now. Adam trying to set up a new offense. Parsons up, ready to check back in for Taylor. Also Kibbers ready to check back in for Mid-America. Schaefer has it up top. Now right side over to Hepker. Gets in the paint, in some trouble. Dragged his foot, no call though. Now the pass goes inside to Rumberg. Spin move by Ryan underneath. Lays in for an easy deuce.
Pioneers doing a great job sharing the ball, working it around. Not being selfish, taking a guarded shot. They keep working it around, trying to find the open shot. Hepker could have shot, Schaefer could have shot, but Pioneers doing a good job finding the open man and Rumberg connecting. Pioneers extend their lead once again.
Ford, a jumper open for the left side. He drills it, so that's the first shot made by Ford here in the first half with 2:10 left to play. 36-21. Still a 15-point ball game for the Pioneers. War right wing. Lost it, but gets it back. He's guarded by McGinley. Now up top to Butler. Butler going to swing it left side over to Hepker. Less than 2 to play. 20 seconds left on the shot clock. Rumberg left wing. Being guarded by Ford. He'll get it up top to Schaefer. Now he'll swing it right side to Hepker. Butler open for 3. Passed it up. Nice pass inside to Rumberg. Even better pass to War. And War lost the grip of it and went out of bounds.
Would have been an easy dunk right there.
Would have been a real easy dunk by Ward, and I can guarantee you that's what he was going for.
One kind of question, I mean, we'll see this move plays out, but Wire coming back into the game with 1:46 left before halftime with 2 fouls, so hopefully Tim can just relax down low and not pick up that dreaded 3rd foul.
McGinley has it for Taylor, right side, he's guarded by Kivers. Wire back in the ballgame for Ward. Ford has it, he'll dribble left side, hand it off to Buechler. Buechler head fake, goes inside the paint, trying to go right side. Up with the layup, it's in, 36-23 now. Here in a minute left to go in this first half. Wyrick has it underneath, head fake, gets Parsons to leave his feet, then draws the foul. Good job there by Tim Wyrick. He'll go back to the free throw line with 1:20 left to play.
Well, this year Tim making 71 free throws out of 123. Tim's 58% from the free throw line, so hopefully Tim can improve that here in the tournament, but good job by Tim going up strong and drawing the foul.
First shot by Wyrick, up and rattles home, good. 37-23. Back up off the bench for Mid-America's Matt Clark. As Tim hits the second one, 38-23 now. Clark going to come in. So come in for Brooks Butler. So the Pioneers to finish this first half going to go with Clark, Hepker, Kivers, Wyrick, and Runberg. Trojans going to go with Wright, Buechler, McGinley, Ford, and Parsons. They trail by 15. Seems like they've been trailing by 15 all first half. McGinley has it right wing. He's going to be guarded by Kivers. Swinging in the corner to Buechler. He'll go inside to Parsons. Parsons kicks it way out to right. He gets it. He'll drive baseline. He'll get in some trouble. He'll find Ford down the corner. Now back up top to Buechler. Less than a minute to play here in the first. McGinley gets it back. 13 left to go on the shot clock. McGinley now in some trouble, and he walked with it. So turnover, Mid-America gets it back with 53.4 left to go in the first.
The Pioneers doing a great job pressuring the ball, really causing all sorts of problems for Taylor here. Just pressuring the ball, just nonstop, just slapping at it, trying to just knock it away. And Taylor, quite a few turnovers. Pioneers reaping the benefits here in the first half.
And Brooks Butler comes back in now. Coach Lamar wants a couple more offensive stands here. His team leads 38-23. Hepker has it up top. He's going to be guarded by Wright. Finds Butler. Butler open for 3, but a nice pass inside to Wyrick. He throws it high off the glass, almost fell through. But either way, Tim goes back to the free throw line. Good unselfish basketball there by Brooks Butler.
Pioneers really sharing the ball well here this afternoon. And really, they haven't passed the ball as well that I've seen Scott. Maybe the whole year. They're doing a great job of passing the ball to everyone, and it's paid off so far as they have a chance to score about 40 points this first half.
Tim hits the first free throw, 39-23. Now Clark comes back in for Butler. Wyrick at the line for second. Tim, a 58% free throw shooter, hits the second one. It's now 40-23. Now Snyder coming in. He'll come in for Tim.
Well, a good move by Coach Lamar right there, getting Wyrick out with 2 fouls. Going to pick up that third. Tim did a nice job off the bench coming in, picking up 4 easy points from the free throw line, and most importantly, no personal fouls.
Ford has it in the timeline. He'll kick it left side to McGinley. 33 left to go here in the first. Buechler has it, guarded by Hepker. Now to the hands of Wright. Now back up top to Ford. He'll put it on the floor, hand it off to Wright. Wright trying to go inside the paint, goes up with it. Ball's knocked loose. Wright gets it back into the hands of Parsons. He lays in for an easy 2. Kind of a sloppy play there. And a foul, an intentional foul. Technical foul, actually, on Snyder as he knocked over Wright after that shot.
Oh, Clint just losing his cool right there. 2 players got tripped up, and the body was on top of Clint. He was not pleased. He just kind of threw him off, and it's sent right into a total spin with the referee right there on top of it. So Pioneers giving away some easy points here late in the first half.
So that's going to send Wright to the free throw line to shoot 2. Hits the first one, 40-26. Snyder going to come out of the ball game. Butler comes in for him. And really kind of a sour note to a very good first half for the Pioneers. As Clint frustrated with himself, Coach Lamar frustrated with the referees and Clint.
Well, and a chance for Taylor to be back within 10 before halftime. And 10 points, obviously it's still double digits, but Pioneers have been up by about 15 the whole entire first half. But a chance for Taylor to really creep back into this ball game.
And now Schaefer comes in for Kibbers, so Big Dave in the ball game now. Parson gets it on the inbound. Taylor gets it back. 15 seconds left to go here in the first. Buehler gets it. He'll dribble right side. Kick it up top to McGinley. Less than 10 to play now. Ford has it. Guarded closely by Runberg. Puts it on the floor. Drives right side. Kicks it out to Buehler. He'll go inside the paint. Knocked out of his hands by Schaefer. And out of bounds. 3.2 left to play. And Taylor will have to inbound, and once again, Kibbers comes back in the ball game. He'll come in for Brooks Butler. So Coach Samar trying to go with his height and athletic jumpers. Going to try to prevent a last-second bucket by Taylor. Buechler gets it on the inbound, puts up a deep three, barely missed it, and that's going to be the end of the first half. 40-27, Pioneers lead by 13. We'll be back in 4 minutes with halftime stats and analysis. You're listening to Pioneer Basketball on the home of Pioneer Athletics. 5 except for Bell. In for Taylor, as in for Bell will be Parsons. Wright, Merrick, Johnson, Ford, and Parsons. As Butler has it up top, he's guarded by Ford. He'll kick it left side to Rumberg, now inside on the low block to Kibbers. Kibbers spin move underneath, goes up with it, high off the glass, no good. Wire gets the rebound, plucked out of his hands, and into the grip of number 15, Ford. And so Taylor, they get the ball back, trying to get the first bucket here of the second half. They trail 40-27. And quickly, a third foul picked up by Tim Wyrick, a push underneath as Parsons and him going at it. And that's a ticky-tack foul if I've ever seen one, John.
Well, and Tim did push off. The referee didn't see it, so I mean, it's a valid call. Not much contact, but nonetheless, Tim picking up his third foul, which is not good news for Mid-America.
And the three ball put up by Ford is partially tipped by Rumberg. It rolls out of bounds. It'll stay with Taylor. And now discussion going on between Wright, Hepker, and an official as they're trying to agree on whose ball it is. It'll stay with Taylor, 40-27. Taylor to inbound underneath the Pioneer basket. Outlet pass to Ford, he has it, goes inside the paint, shot up, no good, but a foul call this time on Parsons as he goes over the back of Wyrick. And so Parsons picks up his third. As Parsons and Wyrick will both be playing with 3 fouls there underneath. Hepker has it, gets a pick from Kibbers, goes inside the paint, jump stop, gets it back up top into the hands of Cal. Now trying to go back over to Adam. Adam gets it back and high off the glass with the shot from the right side, up and good.
Well, Adam loves to use that glass. A nice touch off the backboard. That's 2 of his shots this afternoon to come. A nice touch off the backboard and in. Up top, Wright has it, hands it off to Johnson. Johnson now kicks it right side over to Wright, now into the hands of Merrick. Merrick going to put on the floor, try to drive left side, swatted by Kibbers. Loose ball and a foul on Tim Wyrick, as that's going to be his 4th. And not a smart foul if you're the senior Tim Wyrick. Him and Parsons going for the ball, and a blatant push in the back by Tim gives him his 4th personal foul, and now Schaefer's going to have to come in and give the Pioneers some big minutes here in the second half. Well, Tim's got to sit out, got to believe, for the next at least 10 minutes, so we'll see how that plays out for Mid-America. Ford gets it on the inbound, puts up a 3, and good. Ford from the left side makes it a 12-point ball game. 42-30, here comes Hepker. Over on the right side to Kibbers. Kibbers lob pass inside now to Schaefer. Schaefer has it, not looking to do anything except pass it. He'll put it on the floor. One dribble, trying to find someone, hands it over to Rumberg. Ryan trying to drive baseline. Up with the shot, no good. Tearing away at the rebound is Merrick. And now Bell back in the ballgame for Parsons. Getting tangled up with Dave Schaefer. And a stoppage of play, going to give Taylor the ball back. They have a chance to make it a 10-point ball game here after the Pioneers led by as many as 16 in the first half. 18 minutes left to go in the ball game. Ford trying to drive left side. Whistle and a foul. This one's going to be on Rumberg. Pioneers quickly picking up 3 team fouls here. Not even 2 minutes into the second half. So Mid-America, leading scorer for the ball game, Tim Wyrick on the bench with 4 fouls with 18 minutes left to play in the ball game. We got to talk a little bit about
the lack of offensive production the Pioneers are going to lose now with Wyrick on the bench. Rumberg gets it across the timeline. He'll swing it left side to Butler. Butler going to hand it over to Hepker. Now Hepker going to hang on to it. 22 left on the shot clock. Kivers now has it left wing. He's guarded by Merrick. He'll go back to Hepker on the wing. Adam puts on the floor, goes inside the paint. Turnaround spin move, shot up, high up the glass. No good, didn't draw any rim. And into the hands of Wright. Here comes Taylor now. Kivers goes for the steal, and Kivers going to be hit with the foul.
Well, Coach Mott realized not a whole lot of offense right now on the floor for the Pioneers. Not a whole lot of flow. Puts back in Snyder. Hopefully we can get some things going with Clint off the bench. So now the Pioneers' leading scorer and senior, Clint Snyder, who did not start this ball game, comes in. His team leading by 12, 17 and a half left to play, and a swat underneath by Schaefer as Bell tried to go over the big man, and no good, says Big Dave, but Taylor does regain possession, 22 on the shot clock. Wright gets it back on the right side. He'll penetrate, go inside the lane, up with a shot, and a foul going to be called. Well, that's 5 fouls in 2.5 minutes. Scouts of Pioneers racking them up quickly.
That's going to be a foul on Schaefer or Snyder. Let's see, it's going to be on Schaefer. So the big man, Dave Schaefer, picks up his second. So Dave also going to have to be careful. Wyrick on the bench with 4. Schaefer picks up his second. At the free throw line will be Wright for Taylor. Wright on the season, a 78% free throw shooter. 58%. Misses the front end. And he'll have another one coming. 17-13 left to play. 42-30. Right at the line for second. This is the second one, and long rebound's torn away by Hepker. Adam trying to push, gets it in the hands of Snyder. Clint has it left wing, gets it back up top to Runberg. Swing pass over to Butler on the right wing. 17 minutes left to play now. Butler has it, dribble, picks it up, now finds Snyder on the baseline. Jumper from Snyder on the baseline, up, no good. There for the backside rebounds Wright. Here comes Taylor once again, Mid-America. Just one basket here in the first 3.5 minutes of this second half. Ford has it right side, goes over in the corner to Johnson. Now back in the hands of Ford, and a whistle away from the ball.
Well, that's going to be Schaefer's third foul. And a poor call right there. Bell and him just banging down low. And Bell kind of put more of a blow into Dave. But Dave gets his third foul, so Pioneer's going to need some more players off the bench to step up.
And on the inbound, loose ball, dive forward out of bounds is Johnson. It goes out of bounds though, so Mid-America catches a break there. Has a bad pass on the inbounds by Wright, gives the Pioneers the ball back, and boy, do they need a possession offensively to go good here for them. So they still lead by 12, but have not looked good here to start off the second half. Hepker has it down near the timeline. He'll get it back over the wing to Butler on the left side. Entry pass to Runberg on the low block, trying to back up, kicks it out to Schaefer. Schaefer will swing it right side to Hepker, up top to Butler. Head fake by Brooks, puts on the floor, had a shot, passed it up. Actually not really a good shot from Butler. I'm just used to seeing him putting it up from anywhere on the court. Hepker now has it. 8 to go on the shot clock. He'll go inside the paint, has it swatted back and into the hands of Wright. Here comes Taylor trying to push. Wright has numbers, hands it off to Merrick. Merrick a jumper from the free throw line, no good. Ball tipped by Runberg out of bounds. It'll stay with the Trojans.
Well, the Pioneers coming out in these first 4 minutes really struggling. Only scoring 2 points in 4 minutes. So Taylor, fortunately for Mid-America, they're not scoring it as well. But the Pioneers need to get some points.
And another turnover on the inbounds by Wright. 2 consecutive trips down and 2 poor passes has given Mid-America the ball back, and Taylor's wasted some golden opportunities to try to get back in this ball game. Now the Trojans come out, little token pressure into the hands of Hepker. Now he'll get it across. 15:45 left to play in this ball game. Entry pass to Snyder on the free throw line. Spin move in the lane, up with the left hand. Scoop shots up and no good, but he's going to be fouled. That's going to send Snyder to the free throw line.
Well, Clint shooting 74% from a free throw line, so he's one of the guys you want to have up there shooting free throws.
Good move by the senior Clint Snyder. Team's gone a little bit cold offensively to start the second half. Be aggressive, take the ball to the hoop, and go to the free throw line if only Snyder can convert now. First shot up by Clint is no good off the front of the rim. Snyder set, ready for a second. Lefty stroke is up and good.
Well, good Clem making one right there, but Pioneers, they continue to play nice defenses. Their offense is struggling here in the second half. Got to continue to pressure the ball and limit Taylor's points.
Merrick has it left wing. He'll hand it off to Ford, then set a pick. Ford has it, goes inside to Bell. Bell trying to work on Schaefer with 3 fouls, kicks it back out to Merrick. He'll take it inside. He'll try to kick it out, tipped by Rumberg. Wright gets it back though, into the hands of Ford. He'll put up a deep 3. No good, in and out. Skine for the rebound is Brooks Butler. Here comes Rumberg now.
Well, Dave doing a great job containing Bell down low.
Oh, they're going to hang on to it now for Mid-America. He'll hand it off to Hepker. Kibbers up to the scores table, ready to check back in for the Pioneers. Hepker has it left side, gets a pick from Snyder. On the right side in some trouble. Now he'll find Rumberg up top. Less than 10 on the shot clock. Brooks Butler now goes inside to Snyder. Snyder head fake, throws a shoulder and gets called for the foul. Snyder picks up his second.
Well, that's Pioneers' 7th team foul. No free throws because of an offensive foul. So with 14:52 to go in the second half, Pioneers already having 7 fouls, and that puts Taylor in the bonus.
Wright going to bring it down for the Trojans. He'll hand it over to Ford. Now back up top to Wright. He'll swing it left side to McGinley. In for the first time this second half. Now Buechler gets it. Swing pass over in the corner to McGinley. He'll put up a 3. Missed badly. Gets it on rebound. Goes right back up with it. Is swatted by Schaefer, and a foul going to be called. And luckily it's going to be on Rumberg maybe. I say luckily because if it was on Schaefer, it would have been his fourth. Wyrick already on the bench with 4 himself. Schaefer playing with 3. It's Mid-America, as you said, John, already put Taylor in the bonus. They've picked up their 8th team foul here in the second half. First shot by McGinley up and good. It's now 43-31. 14-31, excuse me, left to play here in this ballgame.
Well, as a team, Taylor shooting their free throws 70%. So not a bad shooting team, not a great shooting team. So Pioneers got to limit their chances to get easy points, especially when the clock is stopped.
McGinley missing the second. The rebound's picked away by War all game. So Quinn War along with Schaefer, Hepker, Snyder, and Kibbers. And right now for the Pioneers, Ford, Buechler, McGinley, Wright, and Bell in for the Trojans. 14-15 left to play in the ballgame. Pioneers lead by 12, 43-31, and a nice move inside by Kibbers. Nice look by War on the outside. As Kibbers had his man sealed off underneath, gets it, and then with a nice drop step, lays it in, 45-31. Maybe Quinn War can come in and give the Pioneers some much needed minutes here. They'll need some inside presence, and they'll need it badly. Ford with the deep 3, and he drills it right in the face of a Quinn War. 45-34, now we've got an 11-point ball game. So Taylor University slowly trying to creep back into this ball game. Hepker across the timeline, left side over to Snyder. He's guarded by McGinley. Snyder gets it up top to Schaefer, now to the hands of Hepker. No real outside threat for the Pioneers on the floor right now. Mid-America will look to go inside with it. Snyder has it right wing. He'll put it up deep from the right side and make me look like a fool. Clint Snyder drills the 3 from the right side. And it's now 48-34. Big bucket there by the senior. That's something this Pioneer team needed as it extends the lead back to 14 for Mid-America.
Snyder only shooting 38% from beyond the arc this year.
And a long 3 taken by Ford, missed badly. Long rebound picked away by Moore, but it's stolen by Wright. Into the hands of Ford now. And Taylor gets it right back after that bad shot by Ford. He'll put up another 3 and drill it from the corner this time. Too deep on the first attempt, but just the right distance there for Ford on that shot. As he brings it back to an 11-point ball game, 12:35 left to play. Nearing the midway point here of this second half. Pioneers trying to hold on to their big lead. It was 16 towards the end of the first half. Now Taylor's dropped it back down to 11, and whistle foul away for the basketball. Foul's going to be on Ford. That's going to be his second. Ford with 11 points in this ball game, 2 fouls. Leading scorer for Mid-America on the court right now is Snyder with 12. Snyder playing with 2 fouls. On the inbound, Clint gets it into War. Down in the hands of Hepker, right side over to Kivers. Back in the hands of Hepker on the left side. He's guarded by Ford. He'll swing it over to the wing now to Kivers. Kivers looking for a pick from Snyder. He'll get it. He won't use it. Try to pass it out to Hepker. Ball coming this way, and good save there by Adam. 15 on the shot clock, though. Adam has it. Get a pick from Snyder. He'll go right side. He's guarded by McGinley now. Mismatch for Hepker. Trying to go right side with the layup. It's knocked out of his hands. Ball rolls out of bounds. And last touch by Taylor, they say. And so Mid-America retains possession. 9 seconds left to go on the shot clock, however. Pioneers lead 48-37. 11:57 left to play.
Well, Pioneers got to move quickly here. They need to get a good shot as well.
Hepker on the baseline looking to inbound. Finds Snyder. Clint has it, gets a pick from Kivers, goes up top. Now he's guarded by Wright. Snyder going to put up a deep three, partially blocked by Wright, and it just falls lazily into the hands of Bell. Here comes Buechler now. Taylor can cut it to under 10 if they can get a bucket here. Bell has it underneath, hands it off to Ford. Ford head fake, backs up, thought about a three, instead goes up top to McGinley. He'll swing it left side to Buechler. Nice pass inside to Bell, gets it deep to Bell. He loses the grip, tie up, Ward Bell on the floor for it. The possession arrow points in favor of Taylor. So they'll get the ball back, but a good defensive stand there by Schaefer and War. Schaefer playing good defense on Bell. And then War with some good hustling on timeout, going to be taken by Coach Lamar. We'll take it with him. 11:26 left to play. Pioneers lead by 11. We out?
Yes.
Did Rocky take that timeout? They did? Oh well.
How many more minutes in this half?
What's that?
How much longer in the half?
11:26.
Gotcha. How long is it a minute timeout?
How much time on the commercial?
17 seconds.
Spring back at the end.
Okay. Alright. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Back live, a 3-ball drilled by Ford as Mid-America now leads by 8, 48-40. Taylor has come back and cut the Pioneer lead down to just 8. Ford left open for a wide open 3 from the left side, and he drilled it. 11 minutes left to play in this ball game. Mid-America trying to hold tightly to a lead that they were well in control of in the first half. Snyder has it, double teamed on the baseline. He'll put it on the floor, go in the paint, up with the floater. No good. Long rebound picked away by McGinley. Here comes Buechler with it. Now once again, Taylor going to try to cut in to this 8-point Mid-America lead. Runberg along with Butler up to the scorer's table. Ready to check back in for Mid-America. Ford has it. He's guarded by Kivers. Ford has been deadly in the second half for the Trojans. Shot from the free throw line is good by once again Ford. It's now 48-42. And another timeout going to be taken. We'll keep it here. John, let's talk about the swing and momentum. Almost the tale of two halves. Mid-America lights out, on fire in the first, and have really been struggling, especially on the offensive end here in the second.
Well, Pioneers have only scored 8 points here in the second half, and a lot of it has to be due to having Wyrick out of the game. He's been out since the first minute of the first half with 4 fouls, picking up 2 fouls within a minute. The Pioneers really miss him inside. He's a solid defensive player, probably not as good as Schaefer because with Dave's ability to block shots, but Tim brings so much to the floor offensively. Pioneers really miss that. And right now, Skyler's struggling for offense, and they don't know what to do on defense either. They really are struggling this half, as their lead has been cut to only 6 here at the halfway point in the second half.
What about Eric Ford? How do we stop him? How do the Pioneers, he's been hot here in the second half, really single-handedly been bringing back this Trojan team into this ball game, cuts the lead down to 6. What do the Pioneers need to do to stop him?
Well, they have to communicate out there. They're getting a lot of screens set for Ford as he's coming off multiple screens. Pioneers really got to rotate, talk, and I think you got to put your best defender, Ryan Rumberg, on him for the rest of the game. Just lock him up. Ryan has 2 fouls, so he's in good foul position with 10 minutes, 23 seconds to go in the second half. The Pioneers really just got to play some better defense and really to switch and communicate and got to limit Ford's open looks.
Kippers gets it on the inbound. He'll hand it over to Hepker. Pioneers have the ball near the midway point here in the second half. Hepker dribbles over to the right side. 48-42, Mid-America leads by 6. Nice entry pass from Rumberg as Kippers goes up with it, and a foul on Bell. That's good if you're a Pioneer fan, because that's going to be Bell's 3rd foul. Bell, along with Parsons, the 2 big men for Taylor University, each playing with 3. However, our big men playing with 4 and 3 themselves. But it's just nice to see some of the Taylor folks get in some foul trouble themselves.
Yeah, Pioneers, they continue to get the ball down low. Hopefully, try to get Bell's 4th foul, because with him out of the game, they really have no inside presence. So Pioneers got to attack him inside.
First shot from Kippers at the free throw line's up and no good. Now Parsons going to come back in for Bell, so Mike Parsons brings his 3 fouls back into the ball game. As Kippers, a 68% free throw shooter, missed the front end. Now getting set for his second. 10:08 left to play. Second shot up and is good. 49-42 now. And Wright going to walk it down for the Trojans. Wright dribbles left side, kicks it up top to Buechler. Down in the hands of Ford, getting his face. Good job by Rumberg. Gets a pick from Parsons. Ford trying to drive baseline. Lays it high off the glass. Count it. He'll go to the free throw line. A foul. Looks like Kippers came from the weak side trying to help. And he's going to pick up a personal foul. That's going to send Ford to the free throw line to try to cut this lead down to 4.
Well, Coach Lamar really realizing that he has no more options. He's putting Wyrick back in. They need some offense down low badly. And right now, Pioneers on defense have no answer for junior guard Eric Ford as he's taking over this ball game. Ford at the free throw line, trying to complete the old-fashioned 3-point play, and he does. And now Bell coming back in the ballgame for Taylor. Also back in is Tim Wyrick and Matt Clark. Clark in for the first time in the second half. So Mid-America going with Clark, Runberg, Butler, Kippers, and Wyrick. Buechler, Wright, Ford, McGinley, and Bell in for the Trojans. And you can guarantee Taylor's going to push the ball down low, trying to get Wyrick's 5th foul with Bell now back into the game.
Butler has it right wing. In some trouble, trying to find some help. Swing pass over to Clark. Clark gets it. 9.5 left to play. 49-45. Pioneers lead by just 4. Clark going to put up a deep 3. Good! Matt Clark. Unexpected shot from the top of the key. Drills it. And what a huge shot if you're a Pioneer fan right there. 52-45. Gives the Pioneers just the breathing room they needed. 9:15 left to play. Back comes Taylor, though. Bell has it underneath. Swatted away by Kippers. Loose ball on the floor. And Clark comes away with the loose ball. Into the hands of Rumberg. Here comes Ryan now trying to push. Swings it right side to Kippers, inside to Wyrick. Turnaround by Tim underneath. High off the glass. It goes in. Count it. And he's fouled. Wyrick will be at the free throw line. And just like that, a shot in the arm for the Pioneers.
Well, Matt Clark only taken 1 3-pointer the whole year. He made that one, so now he's 2 for 2. But Clark only averaging 0.3 points per game. So he is 300% over his scoring total right now. But quickly, the Pioneers right back at him. Tim Wyrick, huge play down low, and Pioneers chance to be up by 10 once again.
Wyrick hits the free throw, and talk about Matt Clark, a huge shot. Then back on the defensive end, a huge play defensively, picking up that loose ball, which created that play underneath, as it's now 55-45, back to a 10-point lead for the Pioneers.
And momentum back to the Pioneer side as well.
McGinley has it now, goes in the corner to Buechler, now up top to Wright, down in the hands of Ford, swing pass over to McGinley, he'll try to drive baseline, trying to go into Parsons, Parsons kicks it out, Wright will put up a 3, badly missed, long rebound, however, into the hands of Wright, he'll shovel it off to Ford, he'll put up a 3, no good, rebound taken away by Clark. Here comes Matt trying to push it. Nice entry pass to Wyrick. Wyrick spin move underneath. Pump fake, goes up, has it blocked, gets it back, goes back up with it. It doesn't fall in, but he'll go back to the free throw line. And Tim Wyrick playing with 4 fouls. Smart basketball by the senior Tim Wyrick.
Well, Matt Clark coming into the game. Now he has a 3-point shot, a steal, a rebound, and an assist. So Clark filling up all the stat lines right there, but a great looking